run or help out as a volunteer. Now, for more information or to register, go to the website on your screen. And for more events, watch the Stuff You Should Do calendar. And if you're looking for something to do in this beautiful weather, you might want to consider cycling, or more specifically, mountain biking. Now, Kyle, do you have your helmet and your shin pads and knee pads and elbow pads on?
I don't. We're going to get to that in a little bit, but take it from me, Dawn, an absolutely fantastic day out here in Vancouver. Make sure you get out and enjoy it. And this weather really is a great day to go out for a bike ride. Specifically, mountain biking is what we're talking about today. Dave Nerona, welcome to Breakfast Television.
Great to be here.
You're a pro adventure athlete. What is a pro adventure athlete?
Well, I raced for 20 years in adventure sports all over the world, and now my passion in life is to get outdoors and do lots of great things out on mountain bikes, paddling, running, kayaking, basically what everybody in Vancouver loves to do on a sunny day.
So we're watching some video of you right now on the North Shore.
Right.
A lot of people, I mean, the North Shore is a perfect place to get out and do some mountain biking, isn't it?
The North Shore is world renowned. I mean, it's famous for its mountain biking, and I mean, believe it or not, they're getting better trails for the average or beginner mountain bike, because that's one thing that was lacking on the North Shore. I mean, the trails are very difficult. You know, you need a specific bike, you need to be padded up, and someone who's new can be very scared very quickly. But we're building trails that are gentler, they don't have as many stunts on them, so people can actually build up skills, and then when they start to get into it, they can move to those harder trails.
Okay, so we've got a couple of bikes that you've brought in this morning. We'll take a look at them. So what is the difference between these two bikes, say, and a commuter bike, first of all?
Right, well, the newest sort of thing in mountain biking is all mountain, and that means a bike that climbs well, because you got to climb up to the trail to ride down it. And the problem in the past is if you had a downhill bike, they were very heavy, and they were great for going downhill, they were terrible for going uphill. And now a bike like this, and also a bike like the one you're holding, they're actually very efficient at climbing. And so what you can do is you can actually lower the front suspension by pushing a button, so when you're going up, the bike is actually built like a cross-country bike. When you get to the top, you just the flick of the switch, and the suspension will increase up to 5 or 6 inches in your case, the bike you're holding, which it makes it great for going downhill. So it's just, and they're also very light. This bike is about 28 pounds. The one you're holding is about 34. So either of them are great for someone who wants to ride up and ride down.
So I've actually never done mountain biking before, and I just did a quick spin on this one around the parking lot, and it's actually a little bit more difficult than riding a commuter bike that I'm used to riding. You wouldn't want to ride down to work in one of these, would you?
No, because it's built for downhill, it's got what we call slack angles, meaning that the bike is sort of cantered like this, so that when the terrain turns steep, it actually doesn't feel like you're riding a steep trail. And what you want for commuting is a bike that's similar to this one in that everything's moved forward a little bit, so it's more efficient. Your pedaling stroke's going to be more efficient. It's going to be easier to ride.
And cost of both these bikes here?
Actually, these bikes both retail for the same price. It's $3,100, which isn't cheap.
No.
But it's about the mid-range of a good mountain bike that can do anything. And both of these bikes you could use anywhere, from riding from UBC, Stanley Park, right over to the North Shore. And the one you're holding can even be taken into the mountain bike park at Whistler or Silver Star, or Sun Peaks.
So obviously when you go mountain biking, you need a lot of gear, and you've brought in a lot of gear for us to take a look at this morning. So let's start out over there on your side. We've got some elbow pads, and what else we got?
And I guess the most important thing when we're talking about bike gear is wearing the proper bike gear under what you'd wear. And although most people don't want to wear tights, or they laugh at you to wear, the most important thing for commuting or riding any type of mountain bike or road bike is proper bike shorts that have a good chamois in them. And this isn't for padding. This is to protect your butt while you're on the seat from chafing. And you can wear these obviously under shorts or your tights or whatever you're using. The next thing when we talk about going, you know, for a mountain biker going out is to protect themselves. I mean, they don't want to get hurt. They got to go to work on Monday morning. And having proper elbow pads, knee pads, and shin pads help you do that. So if you do make a mistake, slip on a route, these are going to protect you. And they're very lightweight. You throw them in your backpack for the climb up, put them on before you descend. Very simple to wear. And
quickly, let's breeze through these other ones here. You've got actual clothing here that you can wear as well.
Right, and these are what you typically wear for mountain biking, baggy shorts. Both breathable, so you get the sweat away. And then this is something you carry in your pack. It's actually not 100% waterproof, but water resistant, so it'll keep the rain and the wind off you. And again, they can be thrown in your pack, which also has hydration in it, so for drinking.
And you've got a regular helmet up there, but you've got more of a heavy-duty one here.
Right, and everybody knows what a regular bike helmet would look like. And this is when you're cross-country, this is what you really, really need. But if you're going to start doing harder trails, going to the mountain bike park, going on the North Shore, a full-face helmet is what you need. need, and that's obviously to protect you more. There's more out there, more rocks, more roots, more trees, and they're still really lightweight and comfortable, and so you can use this helmet for many different for conditions.
Okay, Dave, when we come back a little bit later on, we're going to talk more about where you can mountain bike in Vancouver, from all the way from beginner to moderate to expert, maybe touching a bit of the gear, and we'll get on these bikes as well. Hey, let's as we go to a break here.
Awesome.
Let's go for a quick little ride. I'm going to try to at least. All right. I don't have my helmet on though.
There's a helmet for you.
We're going to do this anyway. Stay with us. You're watching Breakfast Television on this Monday morning.
All I wanna do